I don't want to alarm you, except I do, because this news is rather alarming and frightening and disturbing. Our democracy may only have a few months left to live, and it is because of this Supreme Court case that the Supreme Court has agreed to listen to rule on. Moore v. Harper. What is Moore v. Harper? Essentially, North Carolina had drawn districting maps that were heavily gerrymandered, like cut the black vote in half kind of gerrymander, egregious, unapologetic gerrymandering. And the state Supreme Court of North Carolina said, hey, that infringes on people's right to vote. Redraw the maps to be more fair. And the state GOP argued, no, that shouldn't matter. Doesn't matter that we gerrymandered. Doesn't matter that we are suppressing people's ability to vote because of what's something called the independent elector doctrine. They argue that the state's legislature should have complete, unrestricted, unchecked power over where the votes go. Where is the big quote I wanted to read? Their state Supreme Court said this. Today we answer the question, does our state constitution recognize that the people of this state have power to choose who's to govern us by giving each of us an equally powerful voice through our vote? Or does the Constitution give the members of the General Assembly, as they argue here, unlimited power to draw electoral maps that keep themselves and our members of Congress in office as long as they want, regardless of the will of the people, by making some votes more powerful than others? Justice John Robin Hudson wrote in the state Supreme Court majority opinion, which blocked the use of gerrymandered maps, quote, we hold that our Constitution's Declaration of Rights guarantees the equal power of each person's voice in our government through voting in elections that matter. And then Republican state lawmakers in February asked for that to be blocked because Republicans are anti-democracy. That is their position, deeply entrenched. And unfortunately, this case is now being heard by the Supreme Court with a conservative supermajority. The same Supreme Court that has voted to overturn Roe v. Wade. The same Supreme Court that has concurring opinions by Justice Thomas asking that we overturn things like gay marriage, the right to privacy, the right to contraceptives, and anti-sodomy laws. This would effectively remove our democracy. Your vote would no longer matter. Instead, the legislature could independently decide, no, you get no votes, we're ignoring you, fuck you and everyone near you. Instead, we want to stay in power, and we will elect who we want to elect. It would remove, categorically, all Democrats from power. It would remove them from any presidential run, because that would all be controlled by the state legislatures. Republican-controlled state legislatures, where they could ignore the vote and the will of the people, and instead go for their own political machinations. This effectively removes the right to vote from Americans, millions, hundreds of millions of people. And the only reason why we haven't lost it yet, why we haven't, our democracy hasn't dissolved before our eyes yet, is because SCOTUS has decided to go on summer recess. Yeah, that's right. Because the most powerful people in the land are enjoying the summer sun, we get to enjoy democracy a few months longer, and that is it. I said at the beginning of this episode, I mean to alarm you, and I do. This is terrifying. It should shake you to your bones. We are on the verge of losing our democracy to what is functionally a coup. Legal coup. Technically legal coup. But a coup nonetheless. We would become a one-party state. I hope we can all agree that that is a horrifying, horrifying outcome. And that's the episode. Follow for more as I make daily uploads talking about stuff like this. If you want to debate me, I have a Discord. You want to support me, I have a Patreon. They're all linked in my YouTube. Other than that, oh my God, stay safe out there and get angry. You deserve to be angry about this. They are stealing our democracy in front of our eyes, and to hell with anyone who disagrees with them. Fight. Just fight and get angry.